We've learned graphing with t-charts and graphing with intercepts, and now we're going to learn how to graph with slope-intercept form. First, we have to know what slope-intercept form is. It's y equals mx plus b. So for an example, y is equal to 3x minus 7. For slope-intercept form, we call the slope m, which we found with the slope formula in the last lesson. Sorry, my brain went blank. So the slope is m. So in this case, in the example, the slope is equal to 3. Then the y-intercept is b. So b is the y-intercept and m is the slope. So for in that example, the b is -7. Again, the m is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. So what we're going to do for these problems is we are going to draw a line given the y-intercept and slope and then create an equation. So I'm going to draw the line first. So the y-intercept is -4. That's on the y-axis. So the y-axis is the y-intercept. So on the y-axis, we go to -4, which is down 4 on the y-axis. That is the y-intercept. Now I'm going to use the slope. The slope, remember, is rise over run. So the slope, so b is -4, so that's the y-intercept. The slope is 2/3. Remember, it's rise over run, so we can go up 2 and to the right 3 because it's +2 over +3. And then with the slope, we could also say opposite of that, instead of 2 up, we go 2 down. Instead of 3 to the right, we go 3 left. So 2 down, 3 to the left, both would be negative. -2 divided by -3 is +2/3. So from this red point, we can go down 2 and to the left 3. Down 2 and to the left 3. Down 2 and to the left 3. And we can create that line. So our line is this line here. So we have the y-intercept is -4 and the slope is 3. Well, if y equals mx plus b and so the y-intercept is b and the slope is m. Sorry about that. So the y-intercept is b, the slope is m. So wherever I see the slope, I put m, or 2/3. My computer had an error printing. So y is equal to the slope, which is 2/3, x plus b, which is the y-intercept. So plus 2/3. So y is equal to, a little bit neater, 2/3 x. Oh my goodness. Sorry, the y-intercept was -4. Sorry about that. My printer threw me off. Okay. So the y-intercept is b, which is -4. The slope is 2/3. So we put it with x. So y is equal to 2/3 x minus 4. So we're going to go through and do the same thing for all of these. So the y-intercept is 2. So we go on the y-axis to 2, positive 2. So we go do there. The slope is negative 3/5. That means it's either negative 3/5 or 3/5. Either one, whichever one you choose, and we're going to do both. So negative 3 means down 3 and to the right 5. Remember, it's rise over run, up or down first for the slope. So we rise through negative 3, which is down 3 and to the right 5. From that red point, down 3 and to the right 5 again. We can't go any further, so then we're going to look at the second slope. We can go up 3 and to the left 5 from that red point. Up 3 and to the left 5. And then we can graph that line. And try to make it neater than that. So my y-intercept is 2, so y is equal to, and my slope is negative 3/5. The slope goes with x, and the y-intercept goes by itself. So it's 2, so we're going to write plus 2. Remember, the slope goes first with x, and the y-intercept goes last. Next one, the y-intercept is, sorry, it froze for a little bit. Y-intercept is 0, so the y-intercept is 0. And the slope is 3. The y-intercept is 0 means we start here. The slope is 3 means that we are going to make a fraction out of it. So it's 3/1, because remember, it's always rise over run. So we can go up 3 and to the right 1 from that green point. I ran out of room. I want to create more of a line, so I'm going to go down 3 and to the left 1, because that is also positive 3. So down 3 and to the left 1 from that point. We'll continue with the same line. The slope is constant for any line. It's not going to go up 3 to the right 1 and then up 1 to the right 3. So my line is y is equal to mx plus b, or just y is equal to 3x. Number 4, the y-intercept is 1. The slope is negative 4. Whenever we need to create a fraction, we can always put it over 1. So I'm going to go down 4 and to the right 1 from that red point. We can keep going. Ran out of room, so instead of going down 4 and to the right 1, we're going to go up 4 and to the left 1. And again, we can create that line. So y is equal to mx plus b. So y is equal to mx plus b, which is equal to 1. And the last two like this. The b is 3 and the slope is 0. So the y-intercept is 3 and the slope is 0. If you want to make a fraction over it, it's up 0 and to the right 1. Up 0 to the right 1, up 0 to the right 1, or up 0 left 1, up 0 left 1. And you will get this horizontal line here. So y is equal to mx plus b, so y is equal to 3. If there's a slope of 0, it's a horizontal line. The next one is the slope is undefined. So the slope is so very steep that we can't even represent it as a fraction. So I'm going to plot this point -1, -3, Notice that it's not a y-intercept. It's the point -1, -3. The slope is undefined. If we have an undefined slope, that means we are dividing by 0. You can't divide by 0. So we can think of it as going up 1, not left or right. Up 1, left, not left or right. For this line, x is always going to be -1. It's -1, 1, -1, 2, -1, 3, -1, 4, -1, 5, -1, -17. X is always going to be -1. It's a vertical line. Vertical lines, we can't divide by 0. We can't have a y-intercept. It's a very special line, and it's the only one that's x equals is a vertical line. All other lines except a vertical line is y equals.